make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line. Let us see inside your mind. You'll find inspiration. All I'm saying is you can do it. I wanna hear you say
Hi, this is Mary from Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is There's a Card Thursday. And we're going to be doing another shaped framelits card today. I showed you the technique on one of the tips and techniques, and we're going to be doing some of these for the next few weeks. What you're going to need is you're going to need excuse me, 8.5 by 4 1/4 of Crisp Cantaloupe. That's what I'm going to be using here. You need your framelits, your oval framelits. You're going to need, for this one, I am using the Venetian Romance Desinger Series Paper. And again, this has all the coordinating colors on it if you want to use a different color. I am also using the Geometrical from the Occasion Mini. And I am using some Pistachio Pudding, Crisp Cantaloupe, and Primrose Petal markers. And I'm going to be using a piece of Very Vanilla cardstock. And I'm going to be using a stamping sponge and Crisp Cantaloupe ink. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to cut out, oh, and I'm also using Beautifully Baroque embossing folder. First thing you're going to do is you want to cut out your scalloped oval. And this is a perfect size because this fits just perfectly with a little over the top, so it maintains the card base shape. And then you're going to run this through the Beautifully Baroque. Then I'm just going to put some just going to ink this up just a little, sponge that just so it gives it a little more pop to it, just on the edges. I love this Beautifully Baroque. There. And then what you're going to do is you need to find a saying that'll fit on your card. And I'm using the Hooray for You Today one because it fits nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to color it in. I'm going to use Pistachio Pudding for the Hooray. Crisp Cantaloupe for Today. Sorry, I've got a little cold today and my throat is, I may lose my voice here. And then Primrose Petal 4. And then I'm going to take the one that it cuts out perfectly, and I'm going to go over to the Big Shot and I'm going to cut this one out. And you'll get something like that. Then I'm going to take my piece of Venetian Romance and I'm going to use the next two sizes up, this and this. And that, when you put it on, make sure it's fairly even all the way around those two. That's why you definitely need your magnetic platform when you're using your Big Shot on this one, because you don't want that to get like this or like that. You want it centered as much as possible. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get two pieces. This is the outside piece and this is the inside piece. And you're going to use both of those pieces for this card. Excuse me again. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my glue dots And I'm going to be gluing, where is my hip hip hooray? Oh, there it is. I'm going to be gluing my hip hip hooray on. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more crisp cantaloupe on both of these pieces to give it again a little more oomph and a little more antique-y looking. Okay. And I'm going to center that on the scalloped oval. And then, because you use two different sizes for this, you can, if it's perfect and right, it's about enough to perfectly put a glue dot on it without the glue dot showing. So I'm going to put the glue dot on, 4 glue dots on. And then I'm going to lay that just like how it came off, except I'm using one side one way and the oval the other way. And there you have it. There's a Card Thursday. Thanks for visiting. Happy stamping.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.